Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's just Stephanie P, and today we're doing a chit chat, get ready with me, life update sort of video. But before we get into that, make sure you guys subscribe, hit the post notification bell, share this video, and also give this video a thumbs up. Now, I think when I filmed this video, I think I had a hot date with my baby. I think we went to the movies and like dinner, I think. So I just decided to turn on the camera and, you know, just film. Now, I'm not going to be going into details about my makeup or anything like that, but all the products that I use will be listed down below. So make sure to check the description box. Everything is listed down there. But anyways, let's get into this life update, you guys, because I got to fill you guys in on some stuff, okay? Now, for those of you who do not know, I started YouTube maybe 2 years ago. I don't know. I started YouTube some time ago, but I couldn't necessarily make it my main focus because I had a full-time job working at the post office. And during my time there, like, I think immediately when I got in there, I said, this is not the job for me. I do not plan on retiring from this job. Like, I can't stay here. You know, like those were my thoughts, like the entire duration that I worked there. You know, for me, it just was chaotic. It was messy. It was draining mentally, physically, and emotionally. And see, the problem wasn't necessarily the job itself. It was the people who ran the place, if that makes sense. You know, so because I knew I feel so strongly about the post office and I feel so strongly about not staying there, I knew I had to get the hell up out of there, you guys. Like, I kid you not. Like every day I went up in there, I just was angry. I was depressed. And that's not the type of person that I am. I like to laugh. I like to smile. I like to have a good time. But when I went up in there, I just was angry all the time. So I'm like, I can't stay here. So I think for me, because I knew I did not plan on staying there, I set a goal, I set a timeline of how long I planned on working there. And I'm like, I'm not going to let it exceed 3 years. So about 2 months ago, I think it was about 2 months, I made the decision to quit. Now, I didn't just up and quit the job. You know, it was, like I said, a decision that I always knew that I was going to make. But don't get me wrong, the money that I made at the post office, it did allow for me to take the necessary steps to start my business. It also allowed for me to, you know, make great progress with YouTube, with far as being able to buy filming equipment, you know, like my office and beauty room. So the post office, you know, did afford me that, but it just was too much habit. I just felt depressed. It just was a lot, you know. So I, you know, made the decision to choose just my mental health and happiness, and I just quit, you know, or I resigned or whatever. But with doing that, I knew that I was taking a huge step and I was taking a risk, you know, because I went from having a job with steady, great income, you know, because the income was really great, to now I have no guaranteed income. You know, does that make sense? Like, I have no guaranteed income. Whereas before I knew I was getting paid every 2 weeks, you know, and now, you know, since I no longer have that job, you know, my income is not guaranteed. You know, I have my side hustles or whatever. But what I'm saying is, instead of paycheck every 2 weeks, you know, I think you guys understand what I'm saying. You know, so I don't know. I just stepped out on a leap of faith. I listened to my heart. I listened to, you know, my spirit, and everything consciously in me tells me that I made the right decision. Like, I don't regret the decision that I made at all, you know, but I do know that, it kind of leaves me in a state of not necessarily fear or panic, but sort of kind of, if that makes sense, you know, because now I have to make sure that I work hard to get where it is that where I want to be. And, you know, I have to make sure that I take the necessary steps to make sure that I'm able to take care and provide for myself, you know. But like I said, I still feel that I made the right decision. So now it's just all about me creating the life that I want, the life that I envisioned, you know, the entire time that I was at the post office, you know, because when I went up in there, I'm like, you know, the post office is just going to be a stepping stone for me, you know, and I wanted to make sure that I did not stay in there longer than I anticipated, or I didn't want to set my life up to where I became so dependent on the money that I was making from the post office, if that makes sense. You know, so now that I no longer work there, I'm able to wholeheartedly dedicate my time to YouTube, dedicate my time to my business, you know, because my business has kind of slacked because I wasn't able to fully focus on, you know, I wasn't able to fully focus on it with, you know, having to work, you know, 12 hours, 6 days a week, you know. So I'm able to now fully focus on my business. I'm able to fully focus on YouTube. And surprisingly, like, I really love doing YouTube. Now, at first I thought I wasn't because of my anxiety. Like, I have anxiety, like something terrible. And like the whole concept of talking in front of the camera, knowing that people are going to be watching the video, like, that whole concept scared the heck out of me. But as I continue to do it and as I continue to put out more videos, I really, really, really do enjoy YouTube. And I enjoy my business, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like my business, you know, has done good, considering the fact that I wasn't able to fully focus my attention on it. But now that I have all the time in the world, listen, let me tell you, my business is about to be on and popping, and I'm so ready. Speaking of my business, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to my business Instagram page. It's at Luxury Doll Experience. But that's pretty much it for my little life update and what's been going on in my world. But I'm curious as to what you guys think. Like, let me know down in the comments below, like, would you choose your mental health over money? You know what I mean? Because I was having a conversation with someone about that. I feel like no amount of money or just certain things in life is just not worth your peace. It's not worth your, you know, it's just not worth the happiness. It's just for me personally. I don't care how much money I make, you know. I just feel like I'm not going to sacrifice certain things, and my happiness and my sound peace of mind is one of those things that I'm not sacrificing. Or do you think, depending on how much money it is, you can let things slide? So talk to me below down in the comments, and let's have a conversation about it. Let's talk about it. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. I do think I show you guys my outfit in this video. I think it's like a full get ready with me, hair, makeup, what I wore, all that good jazz. Like I said, everything will be listed in the description box, so don't forget to check that out. But that's pretty much it for the end of this video. Before I go, like I said, make sure you guys follow my business Instagram. It's linked in the description box. Also shop my brand. Like, I'm always having sales or whatever, so please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow my business, share, pass the message along to all your friends or whatever. And until the next time, I love you guys, and I will talk to you in my next video.
put it down, down.